Hey everyone, welcome to the top 10 list. Welcome to my top 10 worst movies made by Screen Gem Studios. Yes, the last video I did the top 10 best. I said it was difficult to do the best, but not really, because there's actually 10 good films by Screen Gems. This list is actually the hardest, because everything else Screen Gems has made is either mediocre or fucking shit. Yeah, it was hard to think of what movie I hated, the movies I hated the most, but I think I'm in agreement of this top 10 list, and I think most people are going to agree with me on it, so let's get to it. Here's my top 10 worst movies by Screen Gem Studios. And as always, before a top 10 list, you gotta have your dishonorable mentions. And my dishonorable mentions are The Vow, Burlesque, Dear John, Armored, First Sunday, The Covenant, and The Roommate. Really bad films just couldn't make the top 10 list, but what did make my top 10 was my number 10. My number 10 is When the Bough Breaks. When the Bough Breaks. As you saw, my top 10 worst movies of 2016. This was up there. This was fucking stupid. Regina Hall, Morris Chestnut, you're better than this. You're just better than this. Like, people just need to stop making these Fatal Attraction sort of stories. Fatal Attraction's been done to death before with, like, Single White Female, No Good Deed, and other films, even fucking last year's with its Unforgettable. Like, they just need to stop with these, like, Hallmark thriller films. They're just stupid. They're just so dumb. And this movie was just so dumb. Coming in number 9 is You Got Served. Yes, you're just mad because you suckers got served. This movie's ridiculous. This movie's fucking terrible, actually. This has the cast of B2K. Yes, if you don't know what B2K is, then good for you. They are these, like, boy band singer guys who made really bad music, and it had, like, Omari, Marcus Houston, DeMario, and other people that I'm trying to remember their names, but yeah, this movie's really stupid. Basically, it's just about this crew. They're, like, hip-hop dancers, and they dance for money, I guess, and they're not strippers. They just do it at, like, this, like, warehouse and stuff, and then these, like, two friends, like, they're drug dealers, but then something goes wrong, they're not friends anymore, and then there's this big competition, played by Lil' Kim, yes, the rapper Lil' Kim. She holds this competition to be in her new music video and stuff, and it's up to the two main characters to start their own crew and just, win the $50,000. That's your movie. It's a bad movie with bad acting, okay choreography, I guess, but just really bad characters, bad writing, a predictable and stupid plot, a waste of a Steve Harvey. It's just ridiculous, this film. Coming in number 8 is Legion. Legion is pretty funny, actually. It's pretty laughably bad. I was gonna put Priest, but Priest has one or two things that are pretty good, so it's, I guess, watchable. It's a bad film. That's a bad movie, but Legion is garbage. This movie is so stupid, and Paul Bettany's in this film, man. I don't know what he's doing in this film, man. He basically plays, like, the angel Michael and stuff, and the angel Gabriel and everything. All the angels are coming down and, like, basically creating, like, the apocalypse and stuff. It's all got to do with this child, and it all takes place in this diner in this, like, desert country, and things like Arizona or some fucking shit, but it is so bad, this movie, between its acting, its laughable effects, its shitty action, just all-around story. It's like 85 minutes long. Even the movie knew it was probably dumb, so like, let's just end it quickly. And it's bad. It's really bad. Coming in number 7 is, speaking of embarrassingly bad, Ultraviolence. Ultraviolence has Milla Jovovich, and this, again, it's so short. I feel like the filmmakers, or even the writers, were just like, this is a bad movie, so let's just fucking end it. Just like, end this damn movie quickly. This movie's bad. Bad. This is probably some of the worst action I've ever seen in a film. Like, really bad. Bad editing, bad shaky cam, just bad everything. A horrible performance by Milla Jovovich, and just a stupid story with shitty effects, just all around just an embarrassment of a film. Coming in number 6 is Slender Man. Did you find that scary? Because if you did, you're going to find this movie just terrifying. Slender Man is one of the worst films of the year. It's going to make my top 5 of the worst of the year easily. This movie's stupid, with shitty characters, shitty story, and It's almost laughably hilarious because basically you can just kill the Slender Man if you're fucking like a lumberjack. It's so bad, so deeply flawed, and just, it's ridiculous. Like, I want to see good horror films, not garbage like this. Coming in number 5 is Half Past Dead. Yes, this has Steven Seagal and Ja Rule. Not making that up. And Morris Chestnut. Basically, they like reopened Alcatraz, that they put these new inmates in, and Steven Seagal is a police officer, but he's undercover and everything, and oh my god, and then there's like these criminals who break into Alcatraz, and they want to kill this guy who's on death row, and it kind of sounds ridiculously stupid, but it's just stupid. It's not like The Rock, that's like, it's entertainingly ridiculous, but this is just fucking stupid. With shitty action, bad acting, you get fucking Ja Rule in your movie. Of course, it's a horrible acting in this movie, and it's embarrassing to talk about, so I'm gonna just skip it. Coming in number 4 is The Immortal Instruments, City of Bones. The fact that they made a TV show about this is just stupid. This movie was so bad and did so horribly at the box office, they never made sequels to it. It's like right there with The Host and stuff, and Vampire Academy and shit like that. This is bad acting, bad characters. Lily Collins, she needs to just not do YA films, because they're not her thing. And it's got confusing, muddled plot, and it's just not good. There's not a lot of good YA movies, and I'm glad the trend is sort of dying out, but yeah, this is just one of the many YA films that are just unbearable. Coming in number 3 is When a Stranger Calls. Yes, have you checked the children? It's a remake of a film that wasn't even that good to begin with, so When a Stranger Calls is just stupid. Basically about this girl, and basically she's just a babysitter, then she gets a call from a creepy dude. He's like, if he checks the children, he's gonna kill the children, and he just like kind of stalks her through the whole movie. You don't even see his face until the ending, and that's kind of it. Nothing really happens in this movie. It's just her running around the house the whole time and getting calls from the cops and the creepy guy, and that's it. Nothing really happens in this film, not until like the last 5 minutes, and then I don't know, it's such a dumb ending, too. Like, she's in the hospital screaming, ah! Like, nothing really much happened to you. The guy barely even hurt you, either. So, it's like, I don't understand why she was afraid of this guy. And this movie's so flawed. Like, she could easily just, like, walked out of the fucking house and stuff. But no, she's, like, running around the house, like, ah! But, like, I'm like, really? This is so stupid. It's kind of funny, but it's dumb. Coming in number 2 is the tie between Underworld Awakening and Underworld Blood Wars. Like, I love Underworld, and I enjoyed Underworld Evolution. Rise of the Lycans was just mediocre. These films sucked, though. Like, these just, like, ruined this franchise and stuff. It should have just stopped after Evolution. Like, they didn't really need to make any more. The story was pretty much done. Like, Victor is killed, Marcus is killed, William's killed. Like, you don't really need to do anything. Celine is immortal with Michael and stuff. Like, you don't need anything else with the story. So I don't know why they kept going with it and just making it more dumber and more dumber. Give her a daughter, give her a new love interest, bring in like this new vampire society thing. It's just dumb. Even the action got lazier and more cheap looking and a lot more shaky and stuff. They're just shitty films now. And the first 2 were so good, but these sequels, especially these 2, just ruined the franchise. And my number 1 least favorite Screen Gems movie is every single Resident Evil film. All of them. They all suck. Hate them all. I love Resident Evil. I fucking love Resident Evil, the video games. I grew up with the video games. I didn't really play a lot of the recent ones, but I loved playing Resident Evil. First one, Resident Evil 2 was one of my favorites. Resident Evil 4 is actually my favorite and stuff. Even 3 was pretty good. 5 was even okay as well. I liked the Resident Evil games. And seeing these movies just take a heaping pile of shit on this source material and on these games is just stupid. They even like bring in these characters and they don't even do them properly. When they brought in Leon, I almost flipped out. Like, that's not Leon. When they brought in Chris, I was like, that's not Chris. Like, oh. And they always focused the fucking story on Alice. I'm like, no. Focus on the real characters like Jill and Chris and Leon. These are the characters we want to see, but they're not showing. They just keep showing fucking Mila Jovovich. We don't care about Mila Jovovich. And they just gradually got worse and worse as they kept going. The first one was second one was bad, third one was shit, fourth one was real shit, the fifth one was even more shit, and the final chapter was just an embarrassing, just really bad action horror films, some of the worst zombie films you'll ever see, and fuck these movies, and I know they're doing them all over again, which I embrace. I hope they just, put more effort into it and follow the source material just a little bit better, and yeah, fuck these movies. So yeah, that's my top 10 worst Screen Gems movies, in my opinion. So in the comment section below, please tell me, what are the top 10 worst Screen Gems movies in your guys' opinion? Am I wrong? Give me your guys' thoughts and opinions. Comment below, let me know. And as always for this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.